Confused about which chapters in quantitative aptitude carry the highest weightage? Want to study smart and not just hard? Your shortcut to scoring maximum mark in less time starts right here. Hello future CS, welcome back to my channel, your one-stop guide for everything related to CA exams. If you are new here, I am Pooja, a chartered accountant, and I have an experience of working for Ernst& Young and KPMG. And I help CA aspirants like you succeed with practical tips, strategies, and support. So, in today's video, we are decoding the chapter wise marks distribution for CA Foundation Quantitative Aptitude based on the past exam trends and ICAI patterns. This was also revealed in the webinar previously by ICAI. So, whether you're starting your preparation or already revising, knowing which chapters matter the most can completely change your strategy and possibly your results as well. So, what are you waiting for? Grab a notebook and let's dive straight into the analysis that could help you secure 60 plus in the quantitative aptitude with smart planning. Also, guys, if you are new to my channel, I request you to subscribe and hit the bell icon below so that you can get notified whenever I post new videos. So guys, when you visit my channel in the playlist section, you can see there is a separate playlist for CA Foundation exams. So here you will find different videos regarding different types of study plan, subject specific guidance, etc. And there is also a playlist for business law. So here I have made videos on how to present answers for business law, both for case scenario based question as well as direct theory question. And then there is also a playlist for CA Foundation Business Law, Indian Regulatory Framework recorded lecture. And there is another playlist for CA Foundation 1.5 day revision plan. So in this, for all the four subjects, you can see as to how you can revise in 1.5 day. That is, after each exam, there will be 1.5 days time, right? So if you want to know how to revise in those 1.5 day, you can watch this playlist. Apart from that, there is also a playlist as CAGPT for students. So in this I have made video where I have shown how you can use CAGPT, that is the different techniques in which you can use CAGPT for preparing for your exams. So please visit my channel and do watch the videos in this playlist and make the most out of it. So here I have the CA Foundation Quantitative Aptitude syllabus in front of me. So this subject is divided into three parts. Part A is mathematics. This is for 40 marks. And part B is logical reasoning. This will be for 20 marks. And part 3 is statistics. This will also be for 40 marks. So totally there will be 100 questions in the exam, and the marks per question is 1 mark for each question. And also there is 0.25 negative marking. So first let's see the section wise weightages, and then we will also see for each chapter how much mark is allotted. That is basically we'll be seeing expected number of questions for each chapter. Also guys, previously I have made a video about all the four subjects of CA Foundation. In that video I have explained in detail about the syllabus of each subject, and I had also explained as to in which order you should be studying for each subject, keeping in mind the section wise weightages. I will add that video to the end screen so you can watch it from there and you can plan your studies accordingly. So first let's see part A, mathematics. So totally we have 8 chapters under this, and this is divided into 3 sections. So section 1, this comprises of the following chapters. Chapter number 1, ratio and proportion, indices and logarithms. Chapter 2, equations. And chapter 3, linear inequalities. So let's see the weightage for this section. So the weightage allotted for this section is 20% to 30% of weightage. Now let's see the expected number of questions. So for chapter 1, 5 questions. Chapter number 2, 5 questions. And chapter number 3, 1 question. So you can note this down in your notebook so that you can refer while studying. Next we have section number 2. This comprises of chapter number 4, that is mathematics of finance. So the weightage allotted for this is 30% to 40%. And the expected number of questions from this chapter are 14 questions. Next we have section number 3. Under this 4 chapters are covered. Chapter 5, basic concepts of permutation and combination. Chapter 6, sequence and series, arithmetic and geometric progressions. Chapter 7, sets, relation, functions, basics of limits and continuity functions. Chapter 8, basic application of differential and integral calculus in business and economics. So let's see the weightage for this. So the weightage for this is 30% to 50%. Now we will see the expected number of questions. For chapter number 5, 4 questions. For chapter number 6, 4 questions. For chapter number 7, 4 questions. And for chapter number 8, 3 questions. So this covers total 40 marks of the mathematics part. So we can see here that section 2, that is chapter number 4, mathematics of finance. This has the highest number of questions, that is 14 questions will be asked from this chapter. So section 2 has the highest weightage and also section 3. So section 3 totally is for 15 marks. So this also carries highest weightage. So in mathematics part, section 2 and section 3. If we see totally 29 marks will be asked from these two sections. Now let's see logical reasoning part. So in logical reasoning, totally there are 4 chapters. So these 4 chapters are combined into one section. Section 4. So let's see the weightage now chapter wise. So chapter number 9, number series, coding and decoding and odd man out. The weightage is 20% to 30%. Then chapter number 10, direction test. This also has the same weightage. And seating arrangement. This also has the same weightage, 20% to 30%. And chapter 12, blood relation. This also has the same weightage. So in logical reasoning, there are 4 chapters and the weightage for each chapter is 20% to 30%. So let's see the expected number of questions. So for all the 4 chapters, the expected number of questions are 5 questions. So this will comprise totally 20 marks. So there is equal weightage distribution for logical reasoning. Now we will go to the last part, statistics part. So in statistics, we totally have 6 chapters. And there are 4 sections in this. So section number 5. This comprises of 2 chapters. Chapter 13, statistical representation of data and sampling. And chapter 14, measures of central tendency and dispersion. So let's see the weightage for this. The weightage for this is 45% to 50%. And the marks allotted to this is 20 marks. So for these both chapters together, 20 marks questions will be asked. That is totally 20 questions. Now we will see section number 6. This also has 2 chapters. Chapter number 15, probability. And chapter 16, theoretical distribution. So the weightage for this is 25% to 30%. Now let's see the expected number of questions. For chapter number 15, The expected number of questions is 5 questions. And for chapter number 16, the expected number of questions are 5 questions. Now section number 7. So this comprises of chapter number 17, correlation and regression. So the weightage allotted is 10% to 15%. And the expected number of questions are 5 questions. And then we have the last chapter. Chapter number 18, index numbers. This is section 8. So the weightage allotted to this is 10% to 15% again. And the marks, that is number of expected question, is 5 questions. So in statistics portion, we can see that section 5, that is chapter number 13 and 14, this comprises of the highest weightage. So from this section, 20 questions will be asked. So you can note this down and plan your studies accordingly. So first you can study the chapters with the most expected number of questions, and then you can study the other chapters. Also guys, previously I had made a video on chapter specific guidance for all the chapters of quantitative aptitude. I'll add those videos also to the end screen. You can watch it from there. So that was the full chapter wise breakdown of marks in quantitative aptitude. I hope this gives you better clarity on where to focus your efforts. So if you found this video helpful, do give it a thumbs up. Share it with your CA Foundation friends. And most importantly, subscribe to the channel for more such smart study strategies, chapter-wise analysis and topper tips. And also don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. And remember, success in CA exam doesn't come from working hard alone. It comes from working smart and consistently as well. All the best with your preparation, and I will see you all in the next video.